In this video I want to take a look at the crafting interface. So if we come to Ingrid, the blacksmith, and click on her and click on craft, then we get the main crafting menu come up. At the top of the screen we can see our mastery level and our progress towards the next level. Beside that is a button with our crafting perks, which we can click on and see all the different perks and what level chances we're getting for achieving those. Beside that is this anvil icon. Clicking on that shows us our crafting materials that we have in our material stash. X closes out, obviously. And then we have something similar to the Microsoft ribbon across here. So there's a whole load of different options that appear in this main section, and as we drill down into them, if I was to click on weapons, I've now got weapons added to the top. The weapons that you then are presented with will vary based on your class. So a mage will only see weapons that a mage can use, a bounty hunter will only see bounty hunter weapons, and a warrior will only see warrior weapons. But as we drill down further into them, we see that the ribbon builds further and further, and then we get sort of down to this level here where we've got a choice between normal and unique items. So normal are just basic items which you can just go ahead and craft. I can click anywhere on this ribbon to go back. I'll click on melee weapons for now. Unique. So unique items along with set items require recipes in order to unlock them. This character hasn't got the recipes yet for any of these items, so there's a padlock symbol there. So if I try clicking on this to craft the item, it says recipe locked, learn it from the vendor to unlock it. Other items that will be locked will be things like trinkets, unique. These have a padlock. These aren't unlocked via recipes, so these are unlocked via glory. So feel free to look at the currencies video for that. Again, if you have enough glory, it will tell you down here. I've got 20 or 20. I could unlock this if I wanted to. Whilst we've been diving into a few things there, as I say, we've got weapons, then we've got armour. Under armour, you'll have the armour for the type of class that you're playing. So cloth armour for mage, leather armour for bounty hunter, and I honestly don't know what it says for warriors. I've never crafted on one. Capes are classed as armour. Bracers and belts also. Just actually, bracers, a little pitfall with these. With the unique bracer of mastery, there are 3 different weight classes for the bracer of mastery. So there's one for a mage, one for a bounty hunter, one for a warrior, and it needs to be unlocked individually on all 3. So if you're playing 3 different classes and you want a bracer of mastery specifically for a certain class, be sure to log into that class first before unlocking your bracer of mastery. Otherwise you're going to end up with it still locked, and it'll be a horrible pitfall, having spent those hard-earned glory. I'm going to dive into the enchanting menu just because this helps demonstrate a few other things. So when you've gone into something to craft, we have a description on the left of what the item is. Over on the right are the materials that are required in order to craft, so the amount of gold, and then all the individual materials and the quantity. So on the left is the number of those items that we have, and on the right are the amount needed So you can see I have 110 marker titans. This requires 100 of those. Similarly, beneath we can see things here in red. You can also have yellow, and there's a green one as well. Green means that although I don't have enough of this material at the moment, I have 9 of 100. I do have enough of the lower level items required to craft that in order to make that silver dust. I can click on that green anvil and it tells me 45,000 gold, 91 silver ores will make 91 silver dust. So I could click on this green anvil here and it'll instantly craft that for me. Yellow means that you've got some of the materials, not all of them. Red says you don't have enough of any materials in order to craft, but you can still click into that. So it says here I need 25 Spirit of War for this, but I need 3 silver dust. I don't have any of those just to craft 1 of these. So this is red. If I click on it, it's not going to do anything. But if I click anywhere in this box over here, it then brings up the recipe for the Spirit of War. So now it says to make 25 of those, I need 75 silver and I need 25 greater essences. So I can again click on these and it will craft those items for me. Again, if I click in on the greater essence, this will bring another menu up. So I've now got a number of ways of crafting greater essence. Again, these are all green because I have enough materials in order to do it. Some of them could be yellow. As you can see, the one at the top is by far the cheapest. And this is saying that I have regular essences, 110 of those plus 11,000 gold is enough to make the 11 greater essences. So I could click on this and it will craft those. Alternatively, I could convert 22 of another greater essence plus an awful lot of gold and click on one of these green buttons and get my 11 essences that I require. That does have some very big pitfalls and it's probably not the best approach for you to go for. Only ever look at this top one. Reason for that is I could convert these fire into shadow, and then later on I can use this back button to get back here and I come up to something that requires fire and it says, oh, you don't have enough fire, and it gives you an option to convert shadow back to fire. So I'm spending hundreds of thousands of gold converting shadow to fire, fire back to shadow, shadow to fire, and I'm losing half the number each time convert, and you end up in a crafting loop whereby you lose all your gold, all your materials, and you don't craft anything. So that's a pitfall to try and avoid. So I think what I'll do is come out and craft something that I haven't crafted yet. If we go with melee weapon, so an axe, again, when you're crafting things, you'll start off, the first time you craft an item you can only craft the uncommon version. If I select rare, it tells me I have to craft an uncommon one first. So this is locked. I can't craft a rare axe. I'm going to put water on that because I've just got so many essences. And then the higher level you are, the greater chance of getting the next tier up. So if I craft this, since I'm a level 70 character, it should unlock the rare version. And we'll be able to confirm that. It's blue showing that rare has come out. I can now craft a rare version, because rare is now unlocked. I can't craft epic, so again I'm going to put water in on this. The halo that appears around the item actually changes colour based on the quality of it coming out. So this is a blue. If it's purple, high colour glow around it, then we know we're getting the epic, which we are. And now that epic's unlocked, we still can't craft a legendary, so let's see if we can get legendary unlocked as well, which we have, but it's gone gold. I thought it was going to troll me there with a 77. So that is pretty much, oh, why am I crafting? That is pretty much the interface briefly. There'll be further videos on sort of some of the other parts of this. If you've got any questions or comments, feel free to ask down below, and thank you very much for watching.